Hello everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley Expanded. Um, Opening Stardew on my computer opens Steam, and oh my gosh, so many games are on sale. I've actually kind of been looking at Slime Rancher 2. I really enjoyed Slime Rancher 1, and it's nice that the second one is in full release now. It was in early access, and I didn't buy it when it was, but yeah, now it is. Today we're starting off with the Festival of the Winter Star and some ready melons and randomly 2 seeds that were ready to harvest from foraging. Our dino's still not ready to be out of the egg, but let's say hi to Snoopy and Nugget and collect a little dinosaur egg. And let's actually go to the foraging spot and mushroom spot, since I can do that. I should probably be fishing for trash or something while I'm waiting for the festival, but if I can get more winter seeds down, that would be winter forage seeds down. That would be nice. Put the dino egg away. Grab all the stones. But yeah, yesterday at the end of recording Vintage Story, it was wild. There was just, the sky was clear. Above my house, it wasn't exactly clear, but everywhere else it was clear. Except the direction the storm was coming in. I didn't put these away. And there was just the loudest thunder boom, and then suddenly it started pouring. Right as I was about to end off the episode for yesterday. I don't know if it came through in the recording, but geez, it was loud. And then the whole day was just totally stormy. Lots of wind gusts. Every so often it would just pour, and then the rain would stop, and then it would pour. And there was thunder throughout the whole day, basically. It was actually not too terrible. It was kind of cozy. The one thing that's annoying about storm is that there's a tree that has branches right above the roof of my room, and so in windy weather I just get to hear scraping of the tree branches hitting the roof, which is just interesting. But I have a grape. I think Vincent likes this. Yes, Vincent loves grapes. It's not really a gift of the ages for a kid on a festival. Just a measly thing of grapes. But it's what I have. Okay, let's say hi to everyone. Hi, Linus. I join in, but I don't think I'm welcome. For a festival about giving and having, like, thanks and stuff, you don't think people are grateful for you? I guess that's interesting. Everyone's supposed to be in a happy mood on a day like today. Let's talk to Gus. It's a fine art making candy canes. You've really got to search far and wide for the best ingredients. They aren't easy to come by these days. Really? I thought everything food-wise was almost easily to come by I usually use Ferngill Island ring food for my premier canes. You know, you can't beat that bright red coloring, and it's all natural. That is nice. Oh, you want to know the secret to my deluxe double canes? Okay, but you've got to promise absolute secrecy. It's a drop of vanilla in the white candy to complement the cherry flavor. Of course, peppermint candy canes are the standard, and I always make a healthy batch of those as well. Hey, you look like you're falling asleep. Are you okay? Well, I don't see the candy canes on any tables. I see the candy decorations. You want to lick the candy cane, and you do. Ew, it's plastic. You shouldn't have licked it. Is that for every one of them? Oh, it is. Interesting. Hi, Elliot. Look at how dapper Elliot looks, and the fancy earring. Why, hello, Glitch. It's chilly, isn't it? Yeah, it is pretty cold. Gus was just telling me about his artisan candy canes. And I think he had too much cinnamon nog. Not eggnog? I've heard that that's the thing that people drink on holiday stuff. Sigh, all these happy families, but for me, just another lonely year. Yeah. Let's say hi to Harvey. Dogs. I think someone closed a car door outside very loudly. I'm thankful there were no medical emergencies this year. Let's mute while the dogs are... Okay. Let's also look at this turkey. You pack your plate full of turkey, mashed potatoes, greens, and some rolls. You eat it all in one sitting and wash it down with some apple cider. Delicious. Gus really outdid himself. Hi, Shane. I've met some people who believe in spirits and magic, but me, I've never seen anything that couldn't be explained by science. Even the skeletons on Halloween? Hi, Caroline. Oh, I have had too much nog. Hi, Abigail. Look at the fancy hat. It feels kind of... I don't know. Elliot's and Abigail's outfits kind of feel like Halloween fancy ball costumes. Nothing like a piping hot feast on a cold winter's day, huh? I like jumbled all those words. Hi, Pierre. My sales figures have been phenomenal lately, thanks to the Feast of the Winter Star. For like what? Just sugar, flour, oil? Boy, holidays are good for business. I wonder if I could invent some new ones. It's more sad that you don't want to spend the time with your family and you'd rather sell stuff. The heck? $2,500 for a duck egg. Winter banner. I love the ornate windows. Dang. I'm buying like 6. I'll buy a large rug too. And a decorative axe. Oh, and look at that. That's pretty. That's all I'll buy though. I should try and save up some money for in case I need any extra spring seeds. Hello, Emily. Glitch, what are you hoping to find under the spirit tree? Spirit tree? I'm not one for stylish boots. Especially since I'm a farmer, I don't think they'd be useful. Unless I just wear them on holidays, which would be eh. A jug of spiced mead. Eh. I mean, that'd probably be the festive answer. A new watering can. I don't know. I don't really know what I want. But I guess this is just a festive answer, so I'll pick this one. Ooh, that sounds nice. Make sure to give me a taste. Look at how dolled up Emily is. in a nice Christmassy outfit. Hello, Haley. I hope there's a new camera for me under the spirit tree. Hi, George. George also looks nice. He actually looks like he's layered up well, which is rare. A feast for some stupid star. Humbug. Don't diss on the star, George. Oh my, aren't you cold, dear? It's freezing. I could say you could bundle up more. If you had a blanket or something to use while you sat down, that would be nice. Or if this was inside someplace rather than out in the cold, that'd be nice. Oh, hello. Hi, Alex. I like your sweater. It's a very nice sweater. Let's talk to Vincent last. Oh, presents. Hello, Demetrius. I'll probably get another tool set this year. Sigh. Well, what would you want? Is it not... Are you getting, like, what are they? I guess woodworking tools like Robin likes, or fix stuff around the house tools, or science tools, because I feel like you'd be happy with science tools. Hi, Sebastian. Spending time with family is tiring sometimes. I can get that, especially if there's drama involved. Oh my gosh. Hiya, Glitch. You're welcome to join our family table if you need company. I'm good for right now, thank you though. Hi, Mario. Hi, Glitch. Hello, Andy. Best part about today is the free food and drink. Don't care too much about gift giving. Really? Hi, Susan. He loved the gift I gave him. I knew he'd appreciate it. Andy? Or is that why you're standing next to Andy? Or like... Because he said he wasn't much for gift giving, but you gave him a gift. But if you gave him a gift and he liked it, then that's confusing. Hello, Marlon. Hey, good afternoon. Do you want to hear the legend of the winter star? Sure. In the night sky of winter, there is a bright star only visible from this valley. No one knows why this is, but in times of old, people would come far and wide to see it. They believed that anyone who laid their eyes on the winter star would be blessed with good fortune. Some even claimed the mysterious fruit known as the star drop is connected to the winter star in some way. That's it? There's no, like, overarching story of, like, it grants people's dreams? And we give thanks to it because it granted someone's dreams? I'm still upset I didn't win the ice fishing competition. Well, you also didn't participate in some of the other fishing events that happened throughout the year. You could have earned big off of those if you wanted. Hi, Penny. What a beautiful tree. Hello, Olivia. Merry Winter Star, dear. Isn't it wonderful how happy everyone is on such a day as this? It is pretty nice. Hello, Victor. I wonder if I should give them their gift now. I mean, the timing's all up to you. Timing is everything. Well, I guess, kind of. Hi, Morris. I gave JoJo gift cards to anyone lucky enough to receive them. Not everyone? Okay. Hi, Gunther. Merry Winter Star, Mr. Glitch. You too, Gunther. Let's talk to Jody and Sam. It's not a good time of year for a diet. Oh, Sam. I'm thankful for my guitar and my skateboard. Oh, and my family, I guess. I guess. Hi, Marnie. Welcome to the Feast of the Winter Star. You aren't hanging out with Jazz. And Shane, why are they also, like, everywhere but, like, not together? Hi, Lewis. Today is a time to be thankful for this year's good fortune. Forget your worries for a day and relax. Like, it's kind of weird just having Jazz over here. Like, if anything, if not being by her family, I thought she'd be like over here by Vincent's family or something. Let's also say hi to Sophia. What's this? It's a gift. Who's a good boy? You are. Did you get a present yet? No. Did you? I'm assuming you gave Dusty a present, or someone did. Excuse me. I already talked to Lewis. Yeah. So the event starts when I give Vincent his gift. Hello, Vincent. I will give you a grape. Oh, so it's you? Ah, a grape. Thanks. Yeah, it's not great. It's not like a toy you can keep forever. It's just a grape. Oh, how the tables have turned. It's Shane. Shane's giving me a gift. I thought he didn't want to be my friend or nice to me the whole year. Hi. So, I'm your secret gift giver this year. Well, open it. Okay. An emerald. What's this for? Did my eyes fascinate you or something since they're green? It's nothing fancy, but it's the best I could afford. That was nice. Thank you. I guess that's the event, though. Let's take a screenshot to commemorate the occasion. Ugh. Okay. That was not a good sizing of that. I don't actually do like full-on screenshots. I do selective. So I select the region that I want with the mouse. And then I save it. That one was better. What a nice event. Well, actually, can I talk to Vincent again? No. Where's the wizard? That's my question. Am I just blind and I didn't see him? Curious. Does he not come to the event? That's sad. Magnus. Interesting. Well, we got an emerald from Shane. Oh, nice. And we got a bunch of decor as well. That's what I'm happy about. Let's put all this away. And I guess I can go back to the foraging cave and drop off the emerald and the tool. I can also check if there's any brown mushrooms in here that I can put away. The dehydrators. I'll do that on my way out. For now, prehistoric tool. Emerald. Brown mushrooms. Now we can go back inside and decorate a bit. That'll be nice. It would be kind of cool if there was a too wide window. Let's actually do this. Because I like having the windows right here, but they're not connected, so it looks a little unique. Now, I also wish I could put this here. Sad. I should have brought another of these. Like, you can't put anything on this, and it makes me upset. Because I want to put my calendar and, like, pictures here. Let's see. Can't rotate it. Okay. There goes that. Unless I can put it... Oh, that's weird. I can. I can hide those up there? That's actually kind of cool. Oh, I can't put one there, though. That's sad. I kind of like that. It adds foliage on top of the thing, but I can't put one there, sadly. Won't let me. How rude. Let's say goodnight to Carmel and go to sleep. With a little fancier house. Just slightly. Not a lot, but a little. But today my schedule's all busy and hectic. It's Clint's birthday. First, let's see what he likes before I do anything. He likes amethyst. I'll give him an amethyst. I don't want to give him my emerald that Shane gave me. That would be rude. I want to make fresh fish stew, but I need an albacore. I know they're almost out of season. Sorry about the short notice. Could you catch one for me? Yes. I can try. What is this? Right, the trash quest. I need to do that. Let's gather all of these and reset the seeds. But yeah, my whole day is going to be a little hectic. On Mother's Day, my mom and one of my aunts decided to give my grandmother a gift of a play ticket. And they scheduled it a couple months in advance, and now it's finally time in late September to use the tickets for the seats they got and scheduled way ahead of time so that they actually got the nice tickets at a nice theater in the area. And so they came down around midnight, which is pretty late, not gonna lie. Apparently one of my cousins had like a school activity, so they went to that before they came down, so that's why it took so long. And there's worms in the middle of the road. But now it's time, and they decided we can have lunch together, so basically once I'm done with recording, I'm getting ready and we're going to lunch. So that'll be nice. Visiting some family that I haven't seen in a little bit. So always nice. Or just friends. Anyone close to you that you can visit and have fun with is nice. I did not mean to till that one right below the scarecrow. I don't have anything I can do there. I think there's a mod that you can actually put the scarecrows like on sprinklers. That'd be nice to have in the base game. For now, that's a good amount of winter seeds put down. Let's put the winter seeds in here, I guess. Yeah, I'm not putting them in these, so in there it works. And we'll sell the winter pumpkins, the powder melons. The winter pumpkins. Those are melons. And get that amethyst for Clint. And then we'll fish up some trash. And maybe even some nice cave fish, like the ice pip, I think it was, and the lot of eel. Grab the amethyst. Put those in there. And I think instead of going the long way of going back through the little secret rail cart, I'm just gonna go around here through this exit to quickly get into town. There's a quest on the quest board too. That's the calendar. I am looking for someone to bring me 15 iron ores to aid in the understanding of local minerals. Clint. 3:30, gold on delivery. You can keep the ores after I inspect them. I guess so. Look at the little lights around the snowman in the window. I like that. I wonder if George and Evelyn do their own decorating or if they have Alex do it for them. I hope things are going well for you on your farm. I hope things are going well in your little garden of snow that you're tending to as well. Let's say hi to Clint. The weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year-round. Depressing, huh? Only if you see it that way. If you want to travel, then it's a little depressing, but if you don't want to travel, then it's nice. Oh, you should get birthday gifts. This actually means a lot, Glitch. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Time for trash. I don't think there's an albacore. Well, actually, there's Sam. So you've been to the sewer, huh? I've snuck down there a few times myself. It's pretty creepy. Sam's trying to do a kickflip. I'm surprised he somehow snuck down to the sewer through locked doors. Maybe he knows how to pick locks. That's interesting. New headcanon for Sam. He can pick locks. I don't know why that's something, but I guess it is. Do you go to the saloon on the weekends often? Sometimes if I want to talk to people. In the winter it's tempting. A little bit of cider or ale knocks the chill right out of your bones. Well, right out of my bones. That's nice. I'm not really one for alcohol, but if there's non-alcoholic apple cider, then I do kind of like that. There's a nice drink that's like, cranberry. I know there's Sprite cranberry that people get on a craze about around Thanksgiving, Christmas time. But it's like a cranberry juice with like apple, a bit of other juices in it. That's really nice that I usually get around a winter party. That's nice. But let's go. Was it 70? No, 60? Yes, it was 60. Okay. Hey, and we can actually see the ice fish this time. Algae. But as I mentioned earlier, Steam opens when I open Stardew, and I saw some things on sale on my wish list. And Slime Rancher 2 got its full release, so it's not an early access anymore. It's a pretty nice, cozy game, if any of you are interested in it, where you're basically farming and keeping slimes. So it's kind of like, I guess, Stardew Valley if it was only the slime hutch and you tending to slimes, but a bit more complicated than that. Hey, cave jelly. And it's mostly based on exploring, and it has actually quite a bit of lore, I'm pretty sure. I played the first Slime Rancher and it was pretty fun. I know I'm especially excited for when Grounded 2 gets its full release, but it kind of just, I wouldn't say kickstarted, but it started doing its early access and slow updates with player feedback involved, which is nice when games focus on player feedback when they're creating it. It's very nice when devs do that. One game that I'm a little, I don't want to say disappointed in, but I like Dragon Age, and I've watched some Dragon Age. Like, there was a Dragon Age series on Netflix that was nice. I really loved Dragon Age Inquisition, and they made a new Dragon Age Veilguard. It was kind of a miss. The game is very strategy-based, or it used to be more strategy-based. Like, your comrades could basically get knocked out. They'd quote-unquote die, but if you, like, left the area, they'd respawn or come back. Or you could revive them mid-combat, but it was risky. And in the new game, they just don't do that. I don't even think they get knocked out or anything, which is part of what makes it fun, because it's a bit more strategizing and difficult because of that feature, but I guess they just supposedly got rid of it. I haven't really tried it out for myself, so I need to do that to form my own opinions, but that's what I've heard, and if that's the case, I don't know. That was one of the main features that brought the game to what I liked about it. Well, that's a weird way to say that. It's what made me like the game in the first place. That's a better way to put it. And I kind of do like games like it. There's a couple that are pretty cool, slightly similar, but slightly not. What was it? Original Sin 2. I also kind of like the dungeon crawler aesthetic, so like Diablo 2, 3, 4. Diablo 5 is very gory heavy. Very gore heavy. It's not my favorite. The cutscenes are very well made, but still very much gore. So not my favorite thing in the world. And then I think Baldur's Gate 3 was one that's kind of like that aesthetic as well. But Dragon Age is kind of like all of those a bit. They're all a little similar in some aesthetics. So it's nice. I especially like when they add like lore, romance, gameplay. As many people say, gameplay is king. If you don't like the gameplay, why play the game? Visuals are nice. I like that some games lean into the 3D aspect and realistic parts recently, but some games have like 2D, like Stardew, and they're just wonderful. I saw a game, I think I took a screenshot of it while I was watching it on my phone last night, so I'll just quickly pull that up. But it's a game a little bit like Pokemon, but a little different. It's a monster collection roguelite called Aethermancer. And it's a full 2D game, and all the animations are 2D, and it looks pretty nice. I don't know if it's totally for me, but it was fun to watch. So that's a plus. But yeah, it was nice. One of the things that's weird is that Nintendo, who makes Pokemon, is trying to get all these weird rules and laws about copycat games. I think they're really trying to hound on Palworld for being too similar to Pokemon. I've never played Palworld. I've heard of it, but I haven't really seen it or not really interested in it. But anyway, they're trying to like make rules and like copyright laws about Pokemon that other games can't follow. And some of those laws seem like they intersect with that game, the Aethermancer. But it's just interesting. I think this is an ice pit, but I don't know if I can catch it. Whoa. In-depth focus. Oh gosh, this fish. Oh, it is an ice pip. That took a hot minute. I still need quite a bit of trash. I could stay for another hour. I was personally hoping for trash, not another ghost fish, but thank you. 10 ghost fish. Let's go back up. And we'll put these fish away. And then we'll deal with tomorrow's activity, which is fishing for trash again. Actually, does the Adventuring Guild have a trash can? I don't see one. There's Marlin. I don't think Robin's house has a trash can either. It's crystal fruit. It's a little late to grab that. Especially since I'm gonna see if there's a trash can. Which I don't see one. Well, there's Susan though. I already talked to Susan though. There's some crystal fruits though. I got some in return for not picking up that one by Linus's tent. Maybe it'll be there tomorrow. Who knows what's in store? I do kind of want to check my crab pots and see if those producing trash and putting it in a chest would give me anything. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. RIP. Where did I put my cave jelly? There's the cave jelly. Here's the random assortment of fish. Let's also put the winter forage away. I could make some more winter forage seeds. But let's head off to bed. Almost 200 gold from powder melons. And it is Sophia's birthday. Sophia likes fairy rose. Then that is what she will get. What's in the mail? Glitch, I'm really glad you've become part of our community. I've enclosed a 500 gold check from the Stardew Valley Agricultural Fund to help you continue your good work. Maybe you can buy some more seeds with it. Sincerely, Mayor Lewis. Wouldn't it be Mayor Lewis, not Mr. Lewis? Why does it say Mr. Lewis? That's weird. 500 gold enclosed. That was nice. Let's go find that fairy rose. I wasn't clicking that chest, but okay. I'm just gonna grab one of the gold ones, even though I don't have a duplicate of them. Let's also open this and gather these that are ready. Especially since some of them, most of them, are winter root, and the snow yam is very helpful. And I'm gonna remove that one because I don't want it tilled. Can't put anything there because it's not gonna automatically get watered. Worm spot. Oh, another one. What the? Raincoat. A classic yellow raincoat. Okay then. And down over here, we'll be able to greet Sophia. Hello, Sophia. Hey, I saw you enter the sewer across the river while I was working outside. Is that why you're so stinky? Wow, that... Nice. You remembered my birthday. I'm beyond speechless. I was hoping I'd get something like this. Oh, you're welcome. And let's go check the crab pots and see if that gives me the trash goal. I also could have tried looting Sophia's trash can. But does Andy have a trash can? He does. I don't think the Joja Cola counts as trash, even though it's subclass trash. I don't think it counts for the quest. Oh, hi, Willie. If the local fishing scene got a bit more lively, I might expand the shop's stock. Okay. Why does no one have trash? I just need trash for my quest. These people aren't throwing anything away. Let's see if this works. I hope it does. I did hear a ding. It worked. Cheat, cheat. Write that down in your cheat sheet, everyone. Collecting the trash in those chests from Automate. From the crab pots. They work for the quest. Now I just need to decide what trash to not use. I think broken glasses and broken CDs make refined quartz, so they're useful. I think driftwood just makes wood. Wait, no, I need 20. Yeah, 20. So let's do that. No, I'm gonna actually keep the winter forge for now. I might run across more while I'm walking over there. And next episode of Stardew will be probably next week, one of the days. Or maybe multiple of the days. And it'll be a 4-long episode special because the season is changing. Hello, Linus. 9 out of 10 hearts. Thanks for stopping by. I was actually feeling a little lonely this morning. Oh, you're welcome. So have you discovered anything interesting in the mines? I did find a skeleton key. You like crocus. Have a crocus. This is a great gift. Thank you. Well, that brought me to 10 out of 10. Nice. I am going to go put some trash in the recycle bin for you, for your quest. Oh, Alex? What's Alex doing here? Hey there. Didn't expect to run into anyone. I come here to use the gym. They have better equipment than I have in my room. Not to mention there's a sauna to relax in after a tough workout. Remember when the entrance to this place was blocked off? Oh, he looks angry. Yeah. Jojo was moving large crates off a train and the truck slammed into the rocks, causing the rock slide. So, like, a truck was going down the stairs? How'd they get a truck up here? The heck? Jojo sure did take their time fixing their mistake. Susan was isolated from Pelican Town for months and no one could get to her. Well, I'm assuming they could use the train, no? If they wanted. You made a pretty huge blast that almost felt like an earthquake pretty soon after you moved here, too. That was Jojo using dynamite to blow up the rocks. He's salty. Anyway, I would be too. Why are you at the railroad? I would hike up to the summit, but there's a boulder. I would also like to say hi to Susan. I don't use the sauna, but it would be nice to also see the sauna, so I guess that. Nice. The sauna is relaxing this time of year. What you bothered about? You know, I didn't always work out every day. I told you I lived with my father when I was younger. The living conditions were harsh. I used food to cope. At one point, I was eating over 4,000 calories a day. I was considered obese. I knew what I was doing wasn't healthy. I wouldn't keep telling myself tomorrow is a day or I'll work on it. Oh, I would keep telling myself that. I'd exercise for a few days and just give up. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, and it was all talk, no action. Then one day, I finally had enough. I realized my dreams would never come true unless I took control of my own destiny. So I forced myself into a routine. It was really tough at first, but after a while, I started seeing results that made me want to keep pushing myself. I used to not be able to do a single pull-up. Now, I can do 30 in a row. You could probably do even more if you put your mind to it and tried, if you wanted. You should chase your dreams too, no matter how much work it'll take, or how distant the goal is. You transformed an overgrown dump into a beautiful farm. That's huge, and I'm jealous of how much you've accomplished. I mean, some could say the same for you. Sorry. I tend to rant about things sometimes. That's okay. It was a lot of work, and you achieved a lot too. Thanks, Glitch. I appreciate it. You've become a good friend. I knew I could trust you to listen. I'll let you get back to your day. See you around. You too. I guess I'll go use the sauna then. After I put these sticks away and talk to Susan. Some gold for me. And... is Susan up here though? I don't see Susan. I really don't see Susan. Where the heck is Susan? Susan's in the library. Library/museum with Harvey and Victor and Gunther? Huh. Well, let's go say hi. Well, not really hi. Let's just use Tasana. Since I said I wouldn't chat. Oh, there's Alex. Hello. Ugh. Can't talk. That's okay. I'm going to use Tasana. Because I actually haven't, showed it off. I'm wearing flip-flops. Quirky. Look at how revamped it is. Jeez. What's back here? Nothing. Interesting. If I didn't have a sauna on my farm, I don't know if I'd come here still or not. The sauna on the farm is nice, though, since it can restore energy a lot, so maybe I would use the sauna up here. Just maybe. I think more people should come to the sauna, not gonna lie. I also like the little slime on the stall. I already talked to Linus, so I am good there. I guess I'll just talk to people today. Oh, hi, Robin. What's up? Hi, Glitch. I was just cleaning some dust off my saw. That looks like an axe. Have you made anything out of wood, Glitch? I've tried, and it was painful. Great. Then this blueprint should be a piece of cake for you. I think we've become good enough friends that I can trust you with my carpentry secrets. Here, let me show you the blueprint. She has like a secret storage cabinet behind the pillar or something. Learned how to craft flute block and drum block. You can use these to get creative on your farm. It feels good to be able to decorate your house with things you've made yourself. It's also nice to have things that make music. Hi, Abigail. It's the weekend! That means I can play twice as many video games. Bye! Okay. Our house is in such a beautiful area, don't you think? The mountains are always pretty nice. The one thing that's not nice is mountain weather. Everything looks still after a fresh snow. I can't argue with that, unless it's an avalanche. Hey, if you're on your farm, if any of your farming machines need to be fixed, just let me know. Oh, that's nice. I don't think I have any, though. Let's see. Robin is selling a dark throne. That's random. Mahogany table. Modern end table. I already have blue pinstriped bed. Workbench, wood chipper, mini fridge, telephone. A telephone wouldn't be terrible. I'll get that. And a big TV. Okay. Now I want to save up for the furniture catalogs that people sell. Let's also say hi to Demetrius. Let's see. If seasonal nitrogen levels could be modeled by a piecewise? That word does not look real. Function. Oh, sorry. I was analyzing data and I didn't notice you there. That's all good. I was just saying hi. Oh, Sebastian's also gone. Sebastian left you, Abigail. He's hiding somewhere. I was gonna go to my farm and put these away, but I might as well go down to the museum and see what all the things going on there are about. And I should say hi to the people at Joja. The Jenkins residence. Wasn't one of the Scooby-Doo members like Daphne or Velma at Jenkins? Or maybe it was Shaggy. I don't know. Hi, Martin. Hey, what do you think of about Claire, my coworker? She's really cool. You seem to say that a lot. Hello, Morris. Weekends? I don't even know the meaning of the word. Morris' smile fades quickly. Well, do you like anything I have? No. Is Claire here today? I don't see Claire. Hey, leaf thing. Carrots. Hi, Victor. I like wine, but not as much as my mother does. Well, I'm not sure if there's anyone in the world who likes wine as much as she does. She like a wine connoisseur? Or would it be like a connoisseuress? I don't know. Penny tutors Jazz and Vincent in the library several days a week. Yeah, I'm pretty aware of that. You like crocus? Here you go. That is thoughtful of you. You're welcome. What's Elliot doing here? I've been doing a little indoor exercises since it's often too cold to go out. Sorry if it's a bit humid in the cabin. You say that pretty often, but you're like never actually saying it while you're in the cabin. What the? Why is Krobus's icon like not above the sewer? What's he doing? Is he just like out and about? Oh, I forgot about this. Prize ticket. I don't see him. I think he's supposed to be in the sewer. Yeah. That's weird. Hi, Krobus. On Fridays, I stay silent as a sign of devotion to Yoba. Monsters worship Yoba? Interesting. Here, have a crocus. Thank you very much. You are welcome. I never really thought how many people like crocuses. It's actually a little surprising. And I already said hi to Willie. Let's go claim this prize ticket. Hello, Lewis. Everyone seems a little happier on the weekends, don't you think? I'm on the job 7 days a week, though. Yeah. Give me the house plant. And let's see what the third option is. That cow looks really realistic. Kind of creepy realistic. I like the cute cows better. Oh, let's pet poor Dusty. Poor Dusty's getting snowed. And give Dusty many pets. Poor little Dusty. Wanted, slime hunter to slay 6 red slimes in the deep lava caverns of the local mine. 750 gold reward. I could try doing that. Say hi to Penny and Vincent. Things changed a lot after Doja Mart went up. It's been really bad for Pierre's shop. Mom loves Doja Mart though. Prices are cheap, so she can afford a lot more there than she ever could at Pierre's. Oh, I also see Jazz too. Hi, Jazz. Sometimes I look for crawdads in the river. Don't tell Aunt Marnie, but I fed one to a cow once. And it ate it? She loved it. That's so weird. Marnie, did you hear that? You were walking by. Have you ever been to that strange tower west of my house? One time I heard this terrible, otherworldly noise coming from there. I would avoid that place if I were you. I kind of like the people there. Rasmus isn't terrible. Dad's coming back soon. I hope he brings me some toys. What kind of toys? Gus looks like he has a Steve mustache. Hi, Gus. Welcome to the Star Drop Saloon. Can I get you anything? No, I'm just saying hello. Do you know how to cook bean hot pot? I like that dish quite a bit. It's hard to get fresh ingredients in the winter, huh? It can be. Pam is not responding. That's not great. Hi, Leah. Hello, Glitch. Is there something you want to talk about? No, I was just saying hello to everyone. I hope you have a good night. Hi, Andy. I sometimes see flashing lights coming from the wizard tower at night. I wonder what he's doing in there. You and Marnie seem to share the same dialogue. Every day you want to talk about the wizard, I feel. Hi, Shane. I'm surprised that you're still trying to make friends with me. Haven't I been rude enough to you yet? No. Also, you gave me an emerald for the Feast of the Winter Star, so you gave yourself a little bit of good karma back. Oh, hi, Alex. You're a good boy, Dusty. Ready for a treat? You putting Dusty to sleep for the night? His doghouse doesn't look very winter friendly though. And it's sad that he doesn't join you on the farm. whenever you marry Alex. Tisk tisk. Very sad. But that's not who we're going to romance in this playthrough. We will meet them later. Where is carrots and winter forage? Just seeds, clay, and some decorations. Do I have a raincoat and hat? No, but I could pair the raincoat with leprechaun shoes, I guess. That'd be something. Okay. Let's reorganize all of these. TV. Wait, well, that doesn't really fit the TV size well. There we go. That's kind of okay. Now, I guess I can put the phone over here. And we'll pet Carmel goodnight. What the heck? When do you go to the lake and get a midnight carp for me? Jeez. This shy fish only feels comfortable at night. Carmel had some time on their hands. That wasn't the lake, was it? This one's the lake. There we go. Crazy cat. So silly. Good night, little kitty. But that is the episode. The last episode of the week. I hope you all enjoyed it and had a good time. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you all next week. Goodbye.